Craft Brews and Casual Conversations. Rob is here. I am here, and Rob has brought us a great guest. Tell us about how you met him, Rob. Tell us who he is, and let's get to it.
Well, I'm excited about this one, personally, I'll say this: I just briefly spoke to him for the first time, but I was connected to him through some people I know out here. Um, and his full name is actually not known, but he has some aliases. Um, some people call him Bumble. That's what I like to call him, Bumble. But he's
Mm-hmm.
the Yeti, Snowman, or the abominable snow monster from the north.
All right.
Uh, his uh, his powers and his skills. This guy is incredible. He's gigantic, sharp teeth and strength, and his goals apparently, according to his bio here, eat Rudolph and anyone else.
All right.
Let's get him in here.
All right. So with us is Bumble. Bumble. How are you doing?
Are we pronouncing that right? Good. All right.
Sorry about. Didn't mean to laugh. Didn't mean to laugh. Rob, you had a question for him right away. Let's talk a bit. You know who he is. I mean, let's talk to him.
Well, I'd like to just first off ask, because the last time I saw you, you were falling off a cliff. But you seem to have taken the fall well. Is there any lasting damage? Well, that's to be expected, I suppose.
Bumble. Glad to meet you. I'm happy you're here. From the conversations that it sounds like that you and Rob have been pretty intricate, pretty deep. So I was wondering. So obviously, a lot of people kind of know who you are because you worked on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, right? That was the movie. But Rob says he knows you had or he's talked to you about deeper things. So I was wondering. Okay, what do you think your beliefs might be if you had been born into a different family, religion, race, gender, class, or time? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. Mm. And then class? Okay. All right.
That is interesting.
That,
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I
you
was just talking. So at Bumble, I was just talking to you in the proverbial green room, and I know you were mad. It's not green, but that's just you should know that you were in show business long before any of us. Uh, uh, but I was wondering, we were talking about the experiencing the moment, and I was so I wanted to ask you, how long is your now?
wow, real
Insightful.
real philosophical. I can't even speak. Whew, that answer was so deep, Rob. I can't even speak. Bumble, do you have any mixed feelings, doubts, uncertainties, or discomforts regarding anything that we've really been talking to you about? I know you're used to the typical, what's Rudolph like, what's Santa Claus like, that kind of thing. But I especially want to hear your opinions or uncertainties of global warming. As a person who lives in the winter, who requires snow and the cold to survive, with the shifting of the earth and the increasing temperatures, what are your plans to live this life? Wow, I never thought of it like that. That's quite interesting. Yeah, yeah.
I think that could solve the whole thing.
It's hard to talk about, and we appreciate you providing details on that. Rob, you have one more question?
It's a two-part question, but yeah.
Okay.
So I was just wondering. So I like to end, and I feel like we're on the same page here, Bumble. But I like to end, these interviews with a question about a question. Uh, and then another question. So, do you think a complex question is a fallacy, wherein the answer to the question presupposes a prior answer to a prior question? And the follow up, how did the other reindeer taste?
I think. Are you eating reindeer right now?
We specifically told you not to bring food to this thing. It doesn't play well on the mic. Hey, we're trying to be professional here.
All right, we accept your apology, Bumble. And for the people, do you have anything to plug? Any projects, upcoming films that you are going to be participating in that you would like to share with the people? All right, follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and his Facebook, Bumble. We appreciate your time, and hopefully we can meet again soon if the situations were to be, correct.
Yeah.
God bless you too.
Okay. Yeah. Have a good trip back.
All right.
That was Bumble. I told you, he's a great guy.
I didn't think he'd have so many crazy things to say about all those stuff, but yeah.
I mean, and that's just when he went off on that rant that we edited out. It's who knew.
I've watched him my whole life. I've watched him on all those stop animation films, and to actually be able to talk to him. Hopefully our paths cross. Our paths cross again in the near future. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know, but it's a quick interview. He's a busy man, so we're gonna let him go.